All right, so I already gave it away. What's our theme for today? Courage over comfort. And today's September 1st, so we are starting a new book called The Technology of Intention. The subtitle, Activating the Power of the Universe Within You. The woman who wrote this book is Kim Stanwood Terranova, and she actually, I'll say spiritually, grew up in the Agape Center in Southern California with Michael Bernard Beckwith. He actually writes the foreword and speaks about her. This is a really easy book to read, so if you don't like long books, again, easy to flow through, and reinforces, of course, the works of Science of Mind. She doesn't literally call it that because, of course, it's a book open for all. But if you need more reminders and a reading in the morning to help set your intentions, why am I doing this? There are books in the bookstore today after service. So, we say we are the Center for Spiritual Living, inspiring, empowering, and transforming. We can begin empowering ourselves to choose courage over comfort by setting intentions. I like to think about this as, think about a ship in the sea that has no sail and no engine. Tell me what happens to that boat. You're already thinking about the storm, Scott. Where does that boat go? Nowhere's everywhere all at once, right? Nowhere, everywhere, all at once. Wherever life takes it. And therefore, the boat itself may actually see itself as a victim to whatever life is doing to it. And that can also not feel fulfilling in the sense of, I'm just here with whatever life is dealing me. That is looking at life as things happen to me. And on September 15th, the practitioners are going to be hosting and doing the service. And they will be talking about the 4 levels of consciousness. And one level of consciousness is things are happening to me. Not through me, not by me, but to me. So a ship in the sea with no sail, no engine, has no intention. Even then, if the seas are like this, but you have no power, it's sort of like the steering wheel without the gas. So we're talking about setting your intentions for a greater fulfillment and to co-create, which is what you are meant to do here. Ralph Waldo Emerson, remember, one of the influencers of Science of Mind, says, once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. But you have to do the work of setting the intention. When we set up our intentions and line ourselves up with our higher purpose, and what do I mean by that? Everybody has gifts to offer. I don't have this quoted, but I love Albert Einstein's quote that says, everybody is a genius, but if you make a fish climb a tree, you're not going to see the genius. Make the monkey swim the ocean, make the fish climb the tree. I don't have any talents. But once you start comparing yourself to the outer world and you really connect with yourself, you find your gifts. And when you set a powerful intention, which today's title is Setting Powerful Intentions, it means that you are tuning in to the unique expression of spirit that you are, setting your intentions and letting the universe conspire to make it happen. That leads to a fulfilling life. We have what we have based on our current level of consciousness. And when we want something different, we need to move ourselves into expand a new idea, a new consciousness. move from unconscious living to conscious living. Now, the way I also like to use this metaphor is, how many radio signals are going around right now? A lot of them. Are you tuned into it? Well, not right here, because you don't have your radio and you're listening to me. But you know all those vibes are happening, right? And so if you want country music, what do? That's right. You tune in to the country station, the jazz station, the 70, 80 station. They're all there. There's unlimited possibilities of the music, AM, FM, and now even over the internet. My mother-in-law is from Germany, so sometimes she listens to things over the internet that way, right? We have access to worldly music even. But you have to tune in. That's exactly the metaphor for each one of us. There are unlimited possibilities within you right here and now. How are you going to tune in? One of the things about tuning in is you can tune the signal, but some of us like to control that. Oh, I'm going to set an intention, and now I want it to happen just like this. Setting an intention is your job. How it happens is Spirit or Universal Source's job. So we're not meddling in the politics. We're not meddling in how we're going to make it happen. We're going to set an intention, and we're going to align ourselves to what that intention means and feels to each of us. We're moving ourselves into the vibration, the expanded consciousness, which means we have to be open to receive. So here's the balance. I'm setting the intention, but I'm not controlling how it's going to happen. But I have to be able to receive what it is that is being gifted to me, which sometimes you get inspiration and or a special message from music, or you talk to one person and they say something that's like, that aligns with my intention, and then you go talk to somebody else, they don't know each other, and they say something else that begins to add to, because you are focused on your intention. You then have to be able to receive the messages that Spirit, Source, is giving to you. But if you're not open to receiving, you're going to get white noise. Almost got it, sort of hear that song, but there's a lot of static. Receiving means that we know we are worthy. How do we know we're worthy? In Science of Mind class, Dr. Mac McEwen said this, and it forever stuck with me. You're breathing. Your heart is beating. Your spirit was born to have this human experience. You are worthy. Doesn't matter what people told you before. Doesn't matter what the outside lessons were from previous generations. Know that you are worthy. Sometimes it takes a while for us to assimilate that and really move it from a thought to a belief. So I have worked with clients doing a session, and it's, I want what I want as I am. I want what I want as I am. You're tuned into a frequency, and if you want this other thing, gonna have some openness and flexibility, fluidity. But I don't want to move or change. I want them to move or change. I want the circumstances to move or change, but I'm still gonna be right where I'm at. Really, to be open and willing means to be in constant question, to understand things differently. And of course, we were born and raised into whatever family raised us. And how my family raised me is different than how your family raised you. And sometimes just asking those simple questions is like, Oh, well, in my family, we didn't talk about feelings. So me trying to figure out my feelings takes a little longer. It just doesn't come to me. And what is it for you? And then to realign and to open to, oh, so there are other ways. I'm not judging them, good, bad, or indifferent. But what would it be like to let go of the framework that we're so tightly hold on to and let that framework go? So it begins with setting intentions. Here's an example of setting an intention to be more present, in your daily interactions. That may not be about specifically achieving something, I'm going to get a specific outcome, but rather about cultivating a mindset of mindfulness, a deeper engagement with each moment here and now. Many of you are probably like me. I have a list, so I go from the list to the list. And my daughter unexpectedly had to leave her puppy with us because she was going on vacation and somebody canceled on babysitting. So I've been challenged to do my spiritual practice because when I get up in the morning, the puppy wants to play. Let go of the routine and be in the joy of this little puppy who, cute as can be. Okay. I get to love this way this morning. Just be present in the current moment. Setting intentions is a spiritual practice. And it's not just set an intention and move on. Like myself, sometimes I set an intention and then tomorrow I set a different intention, tomorrow I set a different intention, and I don't stay focused on my intentions. So many of you know I'm newly retired from the university after 36 years. Woohoo! So what's new for me? Courage over comfort? 40 plus hours a week where I'm not focused on university business. Woohoo! Oh, what does that mean? What am I doing with those 40 hours? Of course, most people ask that question, and I am going to be traveling a lot. But I like to use, there's a book, we have it in the bookstore, and I keep it around because the name of the book is called Transitions. And when things happen in your life, could be divorce, could be a loss, could be job change, whatever. The book talks about there are endings, there is a neutral zone, and then there are beginnings. So I'm in the neutral zone. Unwind, let go, wrap up, clean up, or reorganize. Play my guitar. I brought my guitar today because I'm going to be practicing a song. It was nice to bring out my 12-string. I haven't done that for a while. And learn a new song. So courage over comfort. It's happening. And I got to say, to me, it's yummy. What do I want to choose and create now? And, it's like going to 33 flavors and go, oh my gosh. I have options, but I begin with the gratitude of realizing I have the power to choose. Choose unlimited possibilities. The power to choose. Chapter number 1, the power is within you. I get to ask myself lots of questions to reset up. What excites me now? Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? And that's the part about setting powerful intentions. It's not just doing it superficially, but setting an intention and then asking yourself lots of questions about that intention. Maybe digging out some obstacles that are in the way, maybe needing to get more clear about what it is that you want, what that would feel like. What you want to do is build excitement, because then it's like a magnet. Are you worthy? Yes. Are you going to control the outcome? No. Not how and when, just setting your intention. If you need some help getting started, I mentioned the practitioners. Again, they'll be here September 15th, but we always have practitioners here. So if you're setting something new and just want to stir it up, courage over comfort. The practitioners are here for you. And why would you need a practitioner? They know your truth. Not just, truth like, oh, you're a human being here on earth and these things are happening to you, by you, for you. But they have the greater picture in mind. And again, what is known in one place is known everywhere. And you might say, well then, how come you don't know the combination to my safe? That's at the level of, material. I'm talking that once you have a thought, where does that come from? The one conscious mind. And that we all share that one conscious mind. Because as I speak, you automatically understand what I'm saying. That's only because there is one conscious mind. We can have a language where as I speak, you are hearing and understanding what I'm saying without even translation. One mind. And so what practitioners do is they do a spiritual mind treatment, which is our form of affirmative prayer. Knowing and setting with you that intention and speaking into the law of mind. Just like gravity, when you get up in the morning, you can walk, you don't float, unless you're stuck in space like the two astronauts. You know the law, doesn't mean you know the science about it. Same is true when you plant your intentions. You may not understand it all, but science of mind philosophy helps to support you to understand how it works. But you don't have to understand it all. You just have to set the intention. And then the universe conspires to make it happen. The other thing I would say is courage over comfort in setting an intention will require action, but I'm always afraid to say that because then it means there you go trying to control it again. It does mean taking action, choosing something new, courage over comfort, but not in a way that you want to control how it's going to happen. And any small step forward, again, in the newness of realigning a vibration to inspire yourself to what is mine to do next. Of course, I'm a retired techie, but my mother-in-law doesn't know that. So I was talking to her about a techie issue yesterday, and I grasped what she said. She has no idea that she planted this nugget. She said, well, I knew you weren't available, and so as I was trying to problem solve, I just kept asking people questions till I found somebody who knows what I don't know. Yeah, we don't know what we don't know. This is why we're here in spiritual community. Keep asking. You'll find lots of new views. And don't be afraid of different views. Open to those new views. So here's what I want you to know. There is a power within you. You are a powerful creator. What's your spiritual practice for the week, if you choose to accept this challenge? Is to say it after me, I am a powerful creator.
I am a powerful creator.
Now with a magnet, I am a powerful creator.
I am a powerful creator.
I am worthy to receive.
I am worthy to receive.
Figure out what your intention is, and that becomes the third line. I am a powerful creator. I am worthy to receive, and here is my intention. Define it, write it down so you'll remember it, repeat it, clarify it, make it magnetic, make it exciting. Know that the universe is now conspiring to make it happen, so stay tuned and watch for the messages along the way. You have this beautiful life with the opportunity to co-create with the divine moving through you. So the question is, are you ready to set your powerful intention and step into the possibilities for you to live your true potential? Are you ready? Yes. Namaste.